Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pull him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past battles with Scherzer, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And the runner back in standing. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Goodwin facing back. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot at the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
At the plate, Javier Baez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1-1 to Schwarber. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and chopped to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 4. The Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Juan Soto waits on deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Digging in, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Is taken below the zone for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. Full count still. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Up top, it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 56.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Sonny Gray. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Springer carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Three and one.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Caratini over at second. Springer at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's done well, 6 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And now for Washington, Corey Dickerson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Matt.
Standing in, Matt Adams will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Set to go now in the 3rd. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 now. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Goodwin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Striding in now for the Nats, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
The 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Avila leads off second with one gone in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Turner is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four, according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Juan Soto, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run. A three-run shot down the line in left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage. This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Runners on the move for second. Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Dero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Matt Adams now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Goodwin, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Gray ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 in our nation's capital, all even now at 4 apiece. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 10 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, Victor Caratini. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1. Misses up and in. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
The next Cub up, Sonny Gray. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Caratini, a runner at second with one away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Bryant waits on deck. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Chris Bryant now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. The count now is 2-2. Turner on second. Soto on at first with 2 down. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now Bryce Harper, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin is under this one. 1 gone. It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and one the count now. Scherzer's ready. 1-1 on its way. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Missed with a slider.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Paul Hamels will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready now, Matt Adams. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
In now, Alex Avila. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. It's 1-2.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count offering on its way. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Alvarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy, and that's the second out. Albert Almora is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Schwarber at third with 2 away. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Soto, and that retires the side. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Pedro Severino is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Severino playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. A dive by Baez. Got him.
Yes, you're out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And that misses. 2-1. seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Melanson looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the 1-0. There's a strike.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still 2-2. Three and two now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Steve Cishek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Baez fields it from deep in the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Here's Matt Adams now.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Moving under it, Schwarber. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Nationals leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Play 12. 1-2's the count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. got is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Popped him up. Avila is under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 5-4. Striding in, Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Pedro Strop answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. His career line against Pedro Strop: he has an even 10 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 hit high and deep to right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Eddie Romero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now with the play, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 13.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Wilson Contreras will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. None out. Runners at first and second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And the changeup is way low that time. Caratini at second. Contreras on at first with nobody out. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Goodwin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only one away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base. Here's Chris Bryant now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, number 13 will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 13.
Dylan
pitching for the
Betances
Cubs,
comes on looking
number
for a save
68,
here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Betances.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
One strike.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Baez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 4 for 14. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Castellanos stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Bryant coming in. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Paul Hamels earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Dylan Betances closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.